Hey, this is Unique as Sneak. Welcome to my channel. And this is a review of Salt Lake City Housewives, season, I think, 3, episode 6. Finsta. I want to say that's spelled Finsta Fight. But I guess he was trying to do the slang turn of it. I don't know what's going to go on in the episode. But we say finna fight. Finna. Or I guess maybe everywhere it might be different. But Finsta fight. We finsta fight. That sound kind of country, but finna sound country too. So we finna fight. That's what we say. They finna fight. Finsta. Finsta. I heard people say that before, but that's what we say here. Finna. Fina. Finna. Okay, so it starts off with Heather. And I must say, Heather looked nice, and that was a pretty blue, and she looked nice in her all blue with her little blue jacket and the blue pants and a blue. I think it was a Chanel bag. Mama was looking good. She was looking good. She was looking real nice. Um, for one of the first times that I could say. Um, and she went. I don't know what it is. She went to some place, but she's trying to form a choir because she's not feeling so spiritual or connected with, I guess, the church and God so much. Because the Mormon church is, I don't know nothing about the Mormon church. I don't know, but she was saying, they're like spiritual and like they more geared toward like the hymn singing of it. I'm gonna try not to make this video so long because I go into other stuff in my personal life that I relate to with each of these women, each of these, all of the franchises, every people, because we all have stuff in common. Even though we different, we still have stuff in common. We do. Different, even though we different race, and that's why I don't understand why people don't like people because they're a certain color when we all have stuff in common. We really do. At the end of the day, we really do. Um, Geez, I don't want to make this long because I try not to make them long, but God, my God, okay. Anyway, um, as she's trying to form a choir, her partner gets there, Dre. Then Corey comes. He's a ex choir director, but she knows him from, I guess, I don't know, around, and she wants him to help her form a choir. I wonder if they gonna have black people in the choir, cause the Mormons all about. I don't know. No, I've never seen um a Mormon. Do we be Mormon? I've never seen it. I don't know. All of them like this. They not like that. Hmm. Will there be black people in the choir? I know Mary Cosby was on the show. She would have loved to do that because she all about the dancing and the spirituality of the church, and she would have been a good help. Why? I guess I don't know, Heather, if you even asked her. But if she was on the show, she would have been glad to help you. Y'all should have been there, Dad, because Mary would have loved that. That's Mary thing. She would have loved that. But oh well. Anyway, yeah, she wants to form a choir. I don't know what that means. How that's gonna satisfy her. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it goes to Jen and Coach Shaw, and they go to some recreational gymnastic type. Well, it's not even gymnastic. It's like a fun place for I guess for adults, because I've seen adults there, but it looks like it's for kids. But it's for kids and adults. Jumping, flipping, playing in balls. It's exercise, getting your body moving more so, I would say. And he just wanted her to do something different that she's never done before because they don't know what the outcome is going to be in the future, you know. And then when they're finished, she goes on to talk about how a few, no, it was not even a few, it was more than like a half years. Like she said, 7 months back, 6 to 7 months back. So it's like a half, almost a half year ago. Um, there was, I don't know, it was on some social media, um, something, somebody made some type of page um, regarding the Shaws. They, I forgot what they titled it. They titled it Shaw Exposed. I mean, not Jen Shaw or Jen or anything, it just Shaw. And when you think of Shaw, well, I mean, when we think of Shaw, we think of Jen, but I mean, when the Shaw come from Sharif, her, her husband, Coach, that I think that's their last name. So that's putting it on the entire family. And she said that Lisa is the one that told her that what's his name? Chris, I think. Chris, I want to say Harrington, Angie's husband. I think his name was Chris. Chris Harrington is the one that made it up, that which is Angie's husband. And Cole trying to figure out like why would have I or you or we have ever did to them? Like why? But why would a man do that? What y'all men men be having all the time and they won't talk about the women. Y'all just as worse. Be having or worse. Be having all the time for the messiness. Why? You have some secret jealousy or hate, because hate, jealousy and hate the same thing to me. When you jealous of somebody, you despise them. When you hate somebody, you despise them. It's all the same. So why would you do that? And Jen said she go, try to dig into it and find out some more information about it, or ask. I guess she go talk to Angie. I don't know. Of course she gonna lie. However, how would Lisa know that he the one that did it? I guess we'll see throughout the episodes. So it comes back with John in the kitchen, Lisa walking in, and Jack Day's son coming in, and Lisa was like, "Where you been? I didn't even know you was here." And he was like in the basement. And she told him that she got a call from his guidance counselor, and he was like, "Good or bad?" And he was just like, "Well, she just want to know, um, what's going on with you in college? What's your interest? Have you been looking into it? What's going on?" And I didn't realize on the other episode he didn't say the FUCK word, but he said fudge. He was like fudge college. I didn't realize he said that. He told you F college because he been looking at other privileged people that didn't go to college on the internet and basing his life on comparing it, saying we compare, we're both the same. And we don't need to go and waste our time, especially if you already started off privileged and you have a company. What you need to go to college for? It's already started for you. The wealth has already started for you. The business have started for you. So what you need to go to college for and waste your time? And so his dad, John, said, well, maybe you're looking at people that didn't go to college. Maybe you want to look at, some people that actually did go to college. What difference will it make with him? Nothing. It seemed like his mind is set, but it might change. It might change because they might have some talk with him not on camera, because they don't want to be shamed or embarrassed. They want him, to at least pretend to go. But I don't know. We're going to see. And if it's true, I'm going to say I said it. I told y'all so. So to continue on with the scene with Jack, John, and Lisa, she said that, one of the main reasons, or part of the main reasons, she wanted to go to college for this. I think she said for the social aspect, because she never learned how to cook. Her mom cooked, but she never learned how to cook. And what the they got to do with college unless you're going um into home economics, or I don't even think they have culinary at a university. Back they used to have home ec. I don't know what they call it now. Maybe food and nutrition, something like that. But other than that, you don't go to college to learn how to cook. That has absolutely nothing. You mean to be more independent, to learn how to be more independent, but you was already learning, and didn't you say you had to take care of your younger siblings? So you was already doing that. I don't know what Lisa's point was. It had no point, but Jack said he's still pondering on it, he gonna give him his final decision when he get good and ready. Now it's on Whitney and Justin. Whitney says she, gets the kids, bring them home, and she doesn't even go in. She just sit in the car because she is just so drained, so tired, so overwhelmed. And I get that part because a lot of people don't. It got some bionic mega women out there, I guess. Bionic mega women, strong women, very strong in everything. But in a lot of people think that black women is a part of that. No, absolutely not. Um, no, I just don't like to show. It's just that black women don't like to show their weakness because they have been vulnerable and manipulated and abused and embarrassed, for so long. So they try to keep their pride. That's all. But do we get hurt? Absolutely. Do we hurt? Oh my God. But we don't want to show it because we think that some people may have gratitude and rejoice over our hurt. I mean, that's all. I'm tired. Oh God, I don't want to make this a long video. Oh God. Okay, I just get all off subject. However, Whitney says that Justin pulls on the side of her, and he gets out the car, walk up and tell her he was just fired. Of course, that changed your whole mood. I mean, you was already in a gloomy, dark place, and this just brought the anxiety. So what does this mean for Whitney and Justin going forward? Because he was head OG at his company. Like, he was the best of the best, like she said. Like, who will replace him? But they felt as if, when Whitley, what's her name? Whitney being on television, on, a platform exposing stuff in their life and I would say doing sexuals. The Mormons don't agree with that. They, that's not, I guess that's not what, that they do. And maybe they feel it's embarrassing. I'm pretty sure they had some sort of meeting about it or whatever. But Justin said he had been hearing, little rumblings and rumors, but he didn't think, it meant anything. But apparently it did. In the state that y'all in, look like they run everything. So what are y'all gonna do? Where you gonna get a job? What you gonna do? I don't know. Because Whitney can't, who she gonna start some conflict? It just, you never know when this gig is gonna end. I don't know what y'all gonna do. We'll see. So next scene is Heather and going into her business and letting her employees and business partner, well, that's speaking with her, but letting her employees know, we're growing and I need a second location. And, because we're booking busy, and if we can't get these people, these clients in, they're going to go somewhere else because they need their injections, they need their fillers, they need to look young. They need to look at least 40 when they are 92. Um, and then it goes on to her and her business partner talking about, I didn't know what they were talking about at first, but then I realized when she said a guy, she was, I guess, zooming with a guy on her computer, a book that she's writing. I totally forgot she's writing a book about her life. And she said, she's way, 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 way behind. These people are not going to wait on her. Time is ticking. And she's conflict. At first, she was hopeful about it, but then, she got a setback. And I'm like, what's your setback? Her setback is Lisa Barlow at the end of the day. So, what, long story short, um, she's writing a book on her life. She's conflicted on whether she should be authentic or sugar it down a little bit. But that's not being honest, you know? She don't want her totally lose her family by being truthful and honest. I don't, she don't want to lose her family by being her true self and honest. And it goes back to saying, what who are you living for? Are you living for God or your family, or for people, for human beings? That's yourself. Who you living for? Your family gonna feel how they feel. Her family, her cousin showed up at the ski thing, and she was hopeful, thinking, maybe they would understand how, what she's going through, or what she's gonna put in the book, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Lisa goes on to post on social media her dad, something about her dad, and her dad has passed and going on, which I don't even understand the reason why for Lisa doing that. I really don't. But to be messy, I don't understand. But to be freaking messy when that girl, when you see her family show, she did that to be messy. And she is pissed at Heather because she is believing what Whitney said. Even though Heather was on Lisa's side, even cussed out Whitney and told her F all, and they got into it. And that don't even faze Lisa because she gonna believe what she believes. But Heather, on the other hand, you know how you feel about Lisa. Lisa really don't like, like, she don't like you at the end of the day. She'd rather not be around you. She'd rather be with Meredith. Even though if Meredith take her back as a friend, she would go on with Meredith. But I don't even see that happening. Maybe so, maybe not. I don't know. But you already know how Lisa feel about you. You the good time girl. She lied on you from jump. She don't like you. She don't want to be around you. She was only being nice to have some scenes. Um, but that's not your friend. That is not your friend. And you don't even need to try to form a friendship with her, because that ain't going to never happen. Y'all just co-workers for right now on Salt Lake City Housewives. That's all that it is. And y'all just be cordial with each other. But as far as friendship, no, that ain't gonna happen. And that was so mean. Why would you someone's deceased parent? I don't even know her reasoning for posting it. It makes no sense. I don't even know. My God, why can't I ever do a video straight through? It's always distractions. Always I have to go and do. Oh my God. Oh, I don't want to have other stuff to do tomorrow, and I'm. Let me just get. Anyway, God, what was the next scene? Whitney, Lisa with Lisa at a yoga class, and Lisa said, she's played out with Whitney and it's yoga. She'd rather go through Taco Bell drive-through and go sit down in a parking lot or a park and talk or some shit because she is over the yoga. She don't want. I guess she not like a person that like to exercise or do anything like that. She just like to not eat, but eat a little bit, but not eat really, and drink Diet Cokes. A taco and Diet Coke. That she would. Oh, that would have made her day. That's what y'all should do next time. Or either go sit in Taco Bell and eat. That's her thing. Don't she like to go to Sonic too, or I don't know, something? Yeah. Anyway, she goes on. After the class, she asks if she can speak with her, and she tells her about Justin and all. And I'm pretty sure I knew Lisa had already known because she said it's all online, but she wasn't going to say anything. She wasn't going to throw fuel on the fire, that she already know. It's all over online, which I did see that too. I did see he got, but I mean, that was so long ago, I forgot about it. And I didn't think much of it. Anyway, cause some of that be true and some of it don't be true. You don't know until you start watching the show, Anyway, and she asked her what's up with her, and mainly they get into like Heather, like why did you repost Heather father's? Was it the obituary or something that she did? Let me tell you, Lisa is a messy BIT and a spiteful one. She's a mean girl. She want to say she isn't, but she is. That was wrong on every level. Someone deceased parent and is under the belt, over the top, just too much, and children. Just living spouses, okay, yeah, or I mean, it is what it is, but children and parents, that especially deceased parents, nah, that's off limit. That is just off limit to me. That is so disrespectful. And she gonna say that Heather lied on her. What the did Heather? I don't recall what Heather said, and that's what Whitney is asking her. Like, what did Heather say? If anything, Heather was taking up for her. Heather was by her side on her team, and I couldn't understand why. And it was Whitney that was saying all this stuff. Lisa just don't like Heather, and Heather don't need to try with her anymore because that woman don't like you. Period. So, Meredith and Seth are at a restaurant. I thought they were going to eat out alone, just them two. But oh no, Angie H and her husband Chris H shows up, and they're having dinner together. And she said she probably would have been friends with Angie. She liked her company, if it wasn't for Lisa Barlow. She of course Angie was Lisa's friend. She just wanted to give her a space, let her have her friends, and they continue to be friends, and they have separate friends. But she said, "The hell with it now." So at this dinner, it seems like the discussion is Lisa and John, and how Lisa doesn't want anything to do with Angie anymore. Chris said he seen John at a game, and went up to him, to greet him. He told him to get the out of his face. Wow. And they want to know, like, where all of this is coming from. And they feel as if it all started on social media. Not only are the children on social media humiliating and bullying each other, but the adults are too. And adults are doing it to children. Children doing it to children. Adults doing it to adults. Children doing it to adults. Adults doing it to children. It's wow. I, that's too much. That's, jeez. Anyway, it started from social media, and somebody was talking about some accounts or whatever. But when adults do it, adults get dirty and low down. Some of them do. They talk about under each other clothes. They talk about their lifestyle, sexual activities and partners, body type and bodies, and they get to that. They get, they go below, and or the person's livelihood or income or job. They do a lot because they have more to lose. With the children, they go with image more so, I guess, because that's all they have to bicker about. But Chris goes on to say that he did create a fake account. Don't judge him. He a half a century years old, but don't judge him, cause he can get real petty and bitter and childish and immature too. Even though he a half a century years old, and on top of that, he is a man. I think women be messy, but these days, like I said, I think the men are more so than the women right now. You know what? As they come back from commercial, and he said, there's no manual on how to defend your spouse on social media. No, there isn't. But you go and create a fake account to say how you really feel and what you really want to say, but in disguise, being fake. That ain't manning up. That ain't that. That is not. I don't feel as if. I don't know how anyone else would feel, but I don't feel as if that's. And if my spouse had did that and he told me he was going to create a fake account, I'm like, no. Create a fake account to go and say cruel, mean things, and that's how you really feel? No. Let's do this. You stand 10 toes down. You a man. Pull your pants up. You defend me on your platform to let them know it's coming from you. Don't play with my wife and my family or me. Do not. I don't want this to get mean and ugly. Y'all could have worded it or hired somebody to tell y'all how to word. But y'all grown adults, have businesses, have children, and you could have worded it, in a manner whereas it wasn't so hurtful, but nasty, respectful, in a classy way. In a mature way. Because you creating a fake account and going do this, I don't respect that at all. What's respectful about that? You gotta be fake? Nah. You tell me how you feel on your platform. Don't go hide. What you hiding for? What the are you hiding for? You take up for your family. Stand ground. Are you crazy? That was stupid and childish and immature. And Meredith, she don't really see anything wrong with it because, she feel Lisa's doing the same thing. And I think I agree. I think Lisa created a fake account. And how Lisa knew that Chris created that. She know, because she got one. That's how. I never get to finish reviews when I start because so much be going on. I have so much else to do. So, new day. And, yeah, I'm getting back to the Salt Lake City. I didn't finish watching it either. And I was tired. Anyway, Heather shows up to Jen's home. And again, second time. I like what Heather has on. It's real cute. It's bright and colorful. And I like that. And I like that she's wearing colors instead of dark colors. I like that. And that's cute what she have on. Second outfit, I like that Heather had on. Okay. Heather, you're doing good. Anyway, Jen has aliens everywhere. And I think stars and moons and galaxies, stuff like that, everywhere. She threw a party for a 5-year-old. Who 5-year-old? But anyway, they opened some alcohol, and Heather wanted to know where do they put the blow-up part at. And she discovered it's in the back of the head, the least inappropriate part to put the blow-up. And Jen made a comment, and Heather was like, well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. You might have to ask Lisa. Shady. Wow. So you just, you know what I'm saying? You lied and you said that you knew nothing about that. Angie sitting up there lying, talking about she never said it, but y'all cracking jokes about it. Who is lying? Who is lying? So you have heard if you cracking jokes about it. Y'all, God damn, why can't y'all stand in y'all truth? None of y'all stand in y'all truth. Y'all all supposed to be religious people, the Mormon of the great faith, which is just a name somebody came up with. All religions are. And none of y'all being honest. I mean, I don't know who to believe. It seems like everybody's a liar. I think I'm more so on Whitney telling the truth, because she seems more believable until she give me a reason not to. But for right now, she's the truth teller. And y'all fake and liars. Why don't y'all stand up and be grown men and grown women? Spreading rumors, talking about you ain't hear about it, making fake accounts. Man, I don't know. Y'all need to just grow up. And it's a lot of y'all that do childish stuff instead of standing. Some people, they go back and forth on social media that I see. But guess what? They ain't making no fake ass account doing it. Why? I'm grown. I'm going to let you know how I feel. And you could take it how you want. Or like Candace said, kiss the blackest. But my thing, kiss my whole entire. I don't care how you feel. I mean, I don't understand that. Why? When people do stuff like that, you cannot trust them. That's snake activity. That's snake-like. That's evil. And you are not trustworthy at all. I'd rather you stand up and tell me in my face. And what I mean by that, even if it's on social media, stand up and say what you have to say. Don't go make no fake, you know what I'm saying? That's, I don't know. I don't know. I do know, but I don't want to say. So I seen a little bit of this last night with Jen telling Heather that Chris H made a fake Instagram page called Shaw Expose. And it's saying stuff about Jen. Lies. And Jen saying she never wanted to, burden Heather with it. But she did meet with Angie and asked Angie about it. Angie denied it. And then when you look, Chris is calling her phone and admitting to, yeah, he did do it. So I guess that's why he get on camera and saying, yeah, I did something real childish and immature, and I did this. Heather is surprised. She's shocked, and she don't know how to feel about it. She don't want to get in between Jen, Angie, Chris, Lisa. Well, so she asked Chris, why her? Why not Lisa Barlow exposed? Why not hashtag Lisa Barlow exposed? So because Jen has all this law stuff going on, why not? Why not put it on her? Put it on her back. She already got shit on her back, so I'm going to put some more on her back. Instead of, putting it on Lisa. That was effed up. So he going to say the name was available. Right, you're right. It was just convenient. More convenient for you to do that. And Heather is just so shocked, and she just saying she don't want to be in the middle of it because she's become acquainted and friends with Heather, Angie and Chris. So Heather asked her what she gonna do, and Jen asked her what you gonna do, since you know this information now on what type of people they are. What you gonna do? She ain't gonna do nothing. Okay, so next scene, Heather's on her way to the theater, and I think it was one of her employees, Mark. She was asking, how it looks. Everything is all set up. She said she's about 5 minutes away. And me and Lisa and the other ladies are trying to get prepared for the choir audition. Which I cannot believe that Lisa's even going after the BS that has just gone on with her posting this woman deceased father being disrespectful. I mean, like I said, for me, my children and parents, off. Now siblings, okay, yeah, I mean, it depends, I'll go the back, for my siblings also, but my that came from me and my parent who I came from, that's off. Bitch, you got your nerves. You got your fucking nerves. And you going? Okay, well, hold on. But me and her trying to get ready for it.
Okay, perfect. I'll see you in like 5 minutes.
Because way in the manger, no Christmas.
I gotta do it lower.
Wait. Way in the manger, no Christ for his bed.
Nope, it's not gonna work.
No, that ain't gonna work. Right down. Away in the manger, no crib for his bed. Wait, hold on. Away in the manger, no crib for his. Oh, wait, hold on. Away in the manger, no crib for his. We gotta work on it, Lisa, but I just can't believe you going. And what these other, what they doing? Hold on. Um, oh my God. Y'all. When the saints go marching in, oh, I would like to be in that number. When the saints go marching in, and it's supposed to be religious choir, and this is what y'all practicing with hats, and y'all ain't even got nothing to do. But when the saints go marching in, that's us. What y'all talking about? Y'all way up there in the mountain when the saints, that's us. What are you really? When the saints, that's us. We the saints. When the saints go marching in, we the saints. Saints here, not there. So that don't even make no goddamn sense. That ain't even a part of. Do y'all even know what that song mean? Apparently you don't. Apparently you don't. Because that has absolutely nothing to do with what y'all about to go and do. What? They ain't talking about the saints from heaven or the really? When the, oh my goodness. Really? And they think they did good just now. No, ma'am. What Heather has on, that looks like something a young girl in their late 20s should wear or something. Or maybe even, I would give early 30s. No, ma'am. I don't like it. You were doing good? Now here we go again. Oh my God, okay. So there are 4 or 5 people in line for the audition, and as Jen said, they were all related to maybe Heather, or they all related. I don't know. Angie and what's her name? Lisa. No, not Lisa. Lisa does show up, but she's by herself. The audacity. And Angie and I think Whitney. Is it Whitney? I wasn't paying any attention. They look alike. Whitney and Angie. I think they're the two that's together, and they put on they have the Shake Baby Tina Turner dresses on for a choir audition. What the is going on? Everybody missed the memo. Jen is shocked that Angie's even here, and I'm shocked that Lisa is there. Everybody just surprised and shocked. Like, these people have great audacity and big BALLS. They do. And I would say very narcissistic mindset. Like, for real? But it is a television show, and they like thinking what they did is what people want to see, and it's nothing. Just brush over it because it's a reality show, and people should just go with it. I guess so. But anyway, that was Salt Lake City. That's the end of it. I'm not going to go any further. Ain't nothing else to say. We'll see what goes on next week. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't, I do still have like I said, I'm still having, because no one that I check and to see if anyone's contacted me through my contact information, which I do have giveaways. And a giveaway is a product that you can use, or you can give as a Christmas gift, or a gift, or birth, any type of gift, or you could use for yourself. But I have not, no one that I've seen has sent me anything. So, like I said, I want before I continue any other giveaways, I have to get through this one first, right? I hope this is not long, but check out all of my videos, like and subscribe, comment if you want, and until next time, thank you for watching. Have a good day.